Welcome to the Game Recap channel. Today we will review a short summary of the game. Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. The game begins with Huggy Wuggy destroying a door, and we are forced to flee from him. In an attempt to escape, we lock ourselves in an elevator, which Huggy Wuggy proceeds to destroy. While trying to leave the elevator, Huggy Wuggy attacks us and tears off our mechanical hands, after which the elevator falls. Upon regaining consciousness, we explore a new location. In it, an unknown toy attacks us and plans to finish us off. However, at that moment, Giblet appears and saves us. Together with him, we hide due to the arrival of the prototype. One toy recklessly started to run away, which led to the prototype killing it. Afterward, we and Giblet reach his lair. Giblet explains that he is not a hero, but wants to help us, so that we can finish off the prototype for good. Having received a plan of action, we set off in search of the necessary parts. During the search, we find an audio recording in which we hear the prototype torturing Giblet and Bobby. Later, we encounter Chum, who wanted to deal with us, but Giblet comes to our aid and convinces Chum that we will help them. After this, we solve puzzles and eventually find the folder we need. Together with the folder, we return to Giblet and give it to him. Not understanding what to do next, we plan to move on, but Chum protests, so Giblet apologizes to him and thanks him for helping us before. After that, Giblet runs away, and Chum hides us inside his stomach. At that moment, the prototype arrives and threateningly orders everyone to find Poppy and bring her to him. Afterward, Chum takes us out of his stomach and pats us on the head. When the dejected Chum left, we moved further. Having found a disc, we use it to start a mysterious machine. With its help, we transfer into the body of Huggy Wuggy and undergo training that was created specifically for him. During the process, Huggy Wuggy gets angry and begins to destroy everything. This is exactly where the first memory ends. Returning to reality, we set out to find the next disc. During the search, we see strange commercials trying to convince us to become toys. All these advertisements and training videos were recorded by Miss Gracie. While exploring the complex, we hear another audio recording from which we learn that in one of the experiments, a girl named Megan was very afraid of Chum. Later, we find the second disc and transfer into the body of Huggy Wuggy again. This time, we danced with other toys and also threw out bad toys at the direction of Miss Gracie. Toward the end, Huggy Wuggy became enraged again and started throwing all the toys into the box, causing red smoke to fill the room to stop him. At this point, the memory ends and we return to reality. To find out more, we set out in search of the third disc. During the search, we see several more brainwashing advertisements and eventually find the disc. This time, we see Huggy Wuggy being taken to a room and secured so that he cannot move. After that, they turn on a brainwashing video that makes him angry. As a result of his anger, Huggy Wuggy breaks free and begins to have fun chasing the worker who brought him here. The worker begins to flee in horror, and at this point, we return to reality. Moving further, we encounter Huggy Wuggy, who begins to pursue us, but we are lucky as he gets distracted by a commercial on the television, and we manage to escape. Next, we watch instructions on how to use the train. After watching, we board the train and depart for the next station. While traveling between stations, we encounter Lily Lovebraids, who takes us captive. Having brought us to her house, she asks us to bring them a dessert. In search of it, we encounter Kissy Missy and Poppy. Upon seeing us, Poppy is surprised that we survived, and she is grateful to us for all our help. In addition, she asks us to free her, but for now, we cannot do so. After bringing Lily a plate of desserts, we receive the next task from her. To complete it, we need to bring all the guests to her tea party. Having found 3 dolls, we head to the kitchen with Lily so she can prepare a dessert. To do this, she needs her recipe book. While searching for it, we sneak into Lily's room and steal a key from her, with which we can free Poppy. Seeing that someone has broken into her room, Lily becomes angry and promises that whoever did it will pay for it. Later, Lily has already realized that we are trying to escape and begins to search for us throughout her house. Having reached Poppy and Kissy Missy, we manage to free them. While trying to escape from Lily, we run into her, and she offers to play a game of green light, red light. Toward the end of the game, we manage to reach the attic and think we are about to escape, but Lily finds us and, using her power, brings us to her tea party. Scaring us, she eventually reveals who her special guest is. It turns out to be the prototype. Upon seeing Poppy, he tries to be polite to her, but Poppy is very cautious with him. Enraged by her attitude, the prototype decides to teach her a lesson. Squeezing her head, he cracks it, and part of Poppy's face is destroyed. After this, Lily wants to take Poppy, but the prototype attacks her to prevent her from touching his things. At that moment, Kissy Missy breaks free and attacks the prototype. Having freed ourselves, we begin to flee from Lily. Toward the end of our escape, using our mechanical hands, we destroy one of the clouds and Lily falls down while the cloud shatters and falls on her. Later, we meet Giblet, who brings us to Poppy and Kissy Missy. Recognizing Giblet, Poppy tries to find out how he is and what happened to him. To finally deal with the prototype, we head to the server room, as that is exactly where the prototype allowed no one to enter. In one of the corridors, we run into Huggy Wuggy, who wants to attack us, but at that moment, Kissy Missy appears and Huggy looks at her. Kissy tries to calm Huggy and she succeeds. However, just as they are about to touch palms, the prototype appears and kills them. To escape him, we board the train and move towards the lead car. Following Giblet's plan, we freeze the prototype while we jump from the train and watch as it crashes. However, the prototype appears among the wreckage and begins to pursue us. We try to escape, but the prototype catches up to us and pierces us with his hands, after which he leaves us to die. As our consciousness nearly fades, we hear that we are still needed, and Giblet revives us using his shock baton. Afterward, Giblet is deeply shocked by what occurred and reiterates that he is not a hero. In the end, the prototype has taken Poppy, and Giblet refuses to even speak of what happened to Kissy. To ensure all of this was not in vain, we head to the server room. There, we boot up an ancient computer that seemingly comes to life, and this is where the 5th part of the game ends. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video on the Game Recap channel.